Hi everyone, this is Sharon the Night Owl Scrapper, and today I'm sharing with you 4 different cards that I created. And I recently was able to become Copic certified, so I have been trying to practice my coloring. And it's funny because instead of coloring full images, I've just been coloring hair and skin like crazy, and I've just been paper piecing a lot. But there's a lot of trial and error. I want to tell all the people out there that are kind of like frustrated. I've gotten a few emails, how they're frustrated with the Copics. They don't get them. Things don't come out good. Just be patient. It's just a matter of time. Practice makes perfect. I just got Copic certified, and I'm not an expert at all. And, there's a lot I need to practice. A lot more I need to learn. But as I said, practice makes perfect. So the more you practice, the better you get at it. And that's what I'm hoping to do. So I'm going to show you 4 cards that I created, and I'm going to show them to you in the order that I made them. So the first card is this card over here that you see here. And you have to forgive me because I don't know the names of these girls, but I know this is Anya, and it's one of their older sets. And she has some sunglasses on. I don't know if you could tell, but they're shiny because I used some glossy accents on them just to make them look like glasses. There's a lot of tiny detail on this card, like over here. There's 2 little blings in there. She has bling on her shoes. She has bling on her little bow there. Again, I made her so she's holding the flowers here. And I paper pieced her. I use the Springtime collection by Echo Park, I believe. Yeah, that's the one I used. And some Basil, or actually no, Coordinations cardstock. And I used a Spellbinders die, which actually comes with some sprays on the sides, but I didn't like how that looked, so I cut them out. But I did use them on the card on the inside, and I'll show you that next. This is all the same die. In fact, I gave this die away. Well, not this one, but a new die. The same style on my blog. And I really like it because it comes with all different kinds, all different layers. Like this is one layer, this is one layer, this is another layer, this is another layer. And it comes with accents too. Again, it also comes with like a flourish over here, and you can cut it out or you can use it with it. And that's another accent, plus other extra parts which I didn't use on the card because I thought it was going to be overkill, and I just liked, I particularly like to stay on the simple side most of the time. And I really like this one. I use some Want to Scrap bling on the back, and these are Primas that I used, I got probably like 2 years ago. And I thought it would be cool, since her hand is down, just to have her holding some flowers. And then I used an American Crafts sentiment that says, just a note to say hello. And I thought it was perfect because the hello has a little flower, like you can see there. And it totally matched the stamping on her skirt. So I thought it was pretty neat. You could see that they're very similar. So I thought that was cool. I Copic colored her skin and her hair, and I also colored her clothes. Not, I paper pieced her clothes, but I shadowed. That's what I meant. I used some grays to give some shadowing to her clothes, just so the clothes don't look flat against the image. So that's what I did in the front, layering of the paper, and then on the inside, these are the little sprays that I cut from the outside of this. I cut them in here and put them here. And then I used another one of those, of the mats of this one from the Nestabilities die. And I just used it there so I could write my, my message inside. I added some bling on the edges and then some layering of the paper. And an EK Success punch is the double scallop punch, as you can see right there. So that is card number 1. Card number 2 is also a Greeting Farm Girl, and I used my Nestabilities. They're my favorite. I love them. I used one of the butterfly ones. It's like a doily that has butterflies on it. Very pretty. I used some lace from Making Memories that I got from scrapbook.com. I used some pearls that I got from Pearl 31 Designs, Esmeralda's store, and also some more Want to Scrap bling in black. And then I took my Martha Stewart butterfly punch, and punched a whole bunch of butterflies. I paper pieced the little girl, added a dimensional flower. This is a Recollections flower, and then another butterfly. And then these are some Prima bling pieces. And then over here I used a also American Crafts sentiment, which I cut out using a Stampin' Up punch, one of their label punches, and then I just distressed it and then added some doodling around it. So that's what the front of the card looks like. I also did the shading on the clothes, so as you can see, there's, where there should be shade, I shaded with the markers, just so it doesn't look all flat. So on the inside of the card, very simple, just some of the designer paper, then what was left of when I cut this out. And I'm going to write my message in here. So that is card number 2. Card number 3. Oh, I forgot. That is from the Vanity Fair collection, but by Mind's Eye. This is the Springtime by Echo Park. This next one is also by the Vanity Fair by My Mind's Eye, the paper that I used. And this is another Greeting Farm Girl. Actually, it's the same one as this one. So when I paper pieced her, I had some leftover paper. So if you do, it's the inverted version of the paper. So instead of pink and turquoise is the opposite pink, it's turquoise and pink on the other one. So I used some Wild Orchid Crafts roses that I got in a rack. Then some more Recollections roses right here. And then some molded flowers that I got from Damaris Newlyweds 06 here on YouTube. And then I took my Martha Stewart punch and added some leaves in the back. This beautiful lace that I got from Damaris also. Then this is a sentiment from Stampin' Up, which I cut using 3 different Stampin' Up punches. The oval punch, the label punch, and the scalloped oval punch. And I used dimensionals for that, used dimensionals for the girl, and for the mat, which I used ovals and the scallop oval from, Spellbinder's Nestabilities. So that is the front of this card. And then on the inside, I just layered some of the paper, cut out some of the butterflies from the paper collection, and this is where I'm going to write my message to whoever receives this card. So that's card number 3. And then card number 4, I just think it's my favorite. I don't know, I just love this girl's hair. This is also a Greeting Farm Girl, and it's from the Anya Bags collection. And I love her. I love her hair. I love her pigtails. She's just too cute. I added some earrings on her, paper pieced her. I Copic colored her hair and her bows and her skin. And like always, I give a little bit of shadow. I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick it up, but I did a little shadowing on the actual clothes just to give it more dimension. I did some Copic coloring in the background as well and on the floor, just so she wouldn't look like she was flying. Then I layered pieces of the collection. This is also the Vanity Fair by My Mind's Eye. I used some Wild Orchid Craft. I think these are the daisies. I'm not sure because they have different names for them. I also used some of these roses. These are also Wild Orchid Crafts. I got them in a rack. And then also some white satin ribbon in the back. This thank you is from Stampin' Up, which I cut in with another Stampin' Up label punch right here. Some white pearls that I got from Queen & Co. Then in the background, Martha Stewart punch, which you can barely see, but it's really cute. And then more of that lace that I got from Damaris. And that's it. I put some pearl earrings there. I don't know if I said that. Everything is on dimensionals. So that is the front of the card. On the inside, it's just more layering of the paper. That's that Martha Stewart punch that I used in the front. And I added some pearls here, and that's where I'm going to write my message for whoever receives this card. So that's it. Those are the 4 cards that I made. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just leave a comment, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.